In the ring next will be our heavyweight heifer division. Billy Hart, Cody Deaver, Willie Smith, Jeff Hayner, Mariah Kell, Lacey Mason.
I'm going to pick one that I was going to take one home today and make a cow out of her, and I'm going to show them all and just make a cow that has proved cow characteristics that's developed in the center portion of her rib. Looks like one that can convert forward or convert feed, one that can lay down and have one that you aren't going to have any structural issues. With that said, if I was going to change this heifer, it's going to win the class ever so slightly. In the lower portion of her heart girth, I'd like to fill her in just a shade. Aside from that, I love how opened up she is. She's naturally full of springer rib and capacity. I love how much space she has in the center portion of her rib cage. I like her development in terms of her vulva. I like how long hips she is. She's got the right amount of condition on her. I think she'd go through the winter and won't have any trouble breeding this one next year. She builds her stride, she's deep in her flank. It just has so many cow characteristics. I think if we want to pick a breeding heifer, then you got to go that route. Here's the monkey wrench in the whole program. I think that this is a heifer that you could go either way with. If you want to lay in a set of clippers and clip her out like a market heifer, you could go that route. If you want to soften her up in the center and feed her, this is probably the best she's looked right here. When the young lady doesn't get her loin, my issue is with her spine. When you look at her from the top of her shoulder to her pin bone, a lot of times before you get her loin, she just doesn't have that levelness of spine. Where the red heifer excels over her, and I'll be the first to admit they're different as night and day. This heifer has a beautiful hair coat, she's got more bone, she has more show ring eye appeal, but there's a couple distinct differences that I see in these two, and I'm analyzing a potential breeding heifer. She's not as deep in her flank, she doesn't have the natural string of ribs for the heifer that wins the class, and she's not quite as level from hooks to pins for the heifer that wins the class. Very nice heifer. I have a lot of circles of friends that are going to use this heifer to win the class. From a cow standpoint, I like to see a little deeper in her flank, a little higher to her pin set, but I love how big the amount of bone she has. I like how long she is, how long fronted she is. And I like the amount of muscle she has. But hopefully that explains why you're sitting there, because usually a heifer like that goes on one end or the other. She's too good to go any lower in the class, and I don't think she has enough capacity to get any higher in the class, and that's where I see her winning. Congratulations. I think the next three heifers exhibit a lot of the same characteristics. This is a really nice herder female. It just fell in a complicated class. There are people that I look at cattle with that are going to use this heifer to win just because of how long hips she is from hooks to pins, how deep-bodied she is from foreflank to hind flank. She really has a nice angle to her shoulder, extended to her front 1/3. Doesn't quite stand on the mount the foot side. She doesn't quite have a big enough foot or circumference of bone and two in front of her. Doesn't quite have the base width of the two in front of her. But aside from that, there's an awful lot of nice pieces in this heifer. And she made a really tough third placing for me. That's a nice heifer. Congratulations to you. Maybe the best profile on heifer in the entire class is this heifer that comes in here next. When you set her up on a profile, you can't get one much more level spine from the point of her shoulder to her tail head. I like how she balances out in terms of depth of body. I like when the young man gets her set up, he gets her looking really nice to her front 1/3, gets her head up and erect. She's just too narrow base and too refined in the center portion of her rib cage for me today. I just think if you could open her up from stifle to stifle, the center portion of her rib, just make her more bold, do the center portion of her body and put that on that attractive front 1/3, she probably wins the class, but she's just too refined for me today to get any higher. Next step is coming. I love how long-bodied she is, and you don't realize it until you get up on her. The place that I want to change her is she gets really refined in terms of how deep she is in her twist. From stifle to stifle, she's really close. As she set her into motion, she likes to get inside of herself almost, the way she moves off those back two. I just like to open her up to the ground a little bit, make her not quite so flat-sided, just expand her a little bit in the center portion of her rib and clean her up a little bit from her chest border or her throat latch. She wants to be a little bit bigger, a little bit waist. But there is a lot of nice parts in that heifer. I like how deep-bodied she is. I like how flexible her joints. I just like to expand her open a little bit more from one end to the other.
Placing first in your heavyweight heifer division, Cody Deaver. Second, Lacey Mitchell. And third, Billy Smith. Congratulations.